morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a look at the fact that there's another McDonald's promotion coming. Now, to be fair, we knew another McDonald's promotion was coming, because when Pokémon announced their 25th anniversary, they listed a bunch of people with whom they were partnering, and one of the people they listed, one of the companies, although in law companies are people, fun fact, when you sue McDonald's, you aren't suing the owners of McDonald's, you are suing McDonald's. And McDonald's is the person that you're suing. McDonald's owes money. McDonald's owns property. There we go. There's a nice little legal fact to start the video. So we knew we were getting a McDonald's promotion. What's the difference now? Well, the difference is we think we've got a fair bit of information about it. There's stuff going around. There are, I would say, rumors being shared, but I don't think that's particularly fair at this stage, because they're not really rumors. It does seem like we know what's going on. Now, I did mention in a previous video, some of these McDonald's cards have actually been found in Vivid Voltage booster packs, generally speaking French, and what we assume here is essentially that there was a slight mix-up at the factory, and some very rare packs of Vivid Voltage did have some McDonald's promos printed and put in them, which is slightly strange. But now we know for certain. Well, kind of. These are, incidentally, all going to be stamped with the Pokémon 25 logo. That is the Pikachu with the cheeks with the 2 and the 5, and it's so adorable! So this should be something we can all get a little bit excited about. And there are a whole bunch of cards, and with the lovely Primal Lugia over at Poké Guardian, I think I've got the list of promo cards here. Now, as it stands at the moment, the date we have heard so far is February the 9th. Do please remember that these promos in McDonald's are generally done at very different times. So the McDonald's promos in the UK are generally months after the promos in the US. Same deal as always, of course. Please, if you are in the US and you are able to hook me up, I would be very, very grateful. I would be a very happy Wassy. So hit me up on Twitter at the Wassy, or email me at ptcgradio@hotmail.co.uk. If you can help a Wassy out with this, I would be very, very grateful indeed. I assume it's coming to the UK, but I don't know when, and it's probably not going to be for months, and I want them now! Also, I don't want to run the risk that they don't come to the UK. Now, what is really weird is what we are hearing is they don't come with toys. Generally speaking, every McDonald's promotion so far has come with a toy and a card. It seems to be what you're actually getting this time round are 4 promo cards. Every time you buy a Happy Meal, you get 4 promo cards. Okay, that sounds cool. Are they going to be in their own little booster packs? We don't know, is the honest answer. But it does seem likely, right? I mean, generally speaking, you'd get one card kind of chucked in with a toy and there'd be a bit of cardboard and they wouldn't keep it flat. McDonald's promos were notorious for their terrible condition. But I do think it's quite likely we'll actually get proper, actual McDonald's booster packs here. In a way, we just generally don't get. It's not completely without precedent, of course. You know, at this stage, my research and pedantry with this stuff goes pretty deep. The lovely Stephen Kent did show me this lovely promo pack. Now, obviously, this wasn't an English promo pack, but just, you know, it has happened before, so to speak. I really hope it happens again. So February the 9th is when we think it's all kicking off, and we're fairly sure there's going to be 4 cards per pack. And I think they're going to come in their own little booster pack. We have no proof of that whatsoever. That's pure conjecture on my part. But there are going to be a whole bunch of cards. They're going to be stamped with a Pokémon 25 logo. And it breaks down to the first partner Pokémon from each region. And obviously Pikachu. That seems pretty standard. I mean, remember, that is the exact list of Pokémon that are being used for the first partner packs. So you buy the Unova pack and you get jumbos of the free Unova first partner Pokemon, and then you buy the binder and you get yourself a promo Pikachu. So it seems pretty likely that we're going to be getting these. So which Pokemon are they? Well, like I say, we think we've got them figured out here. So we've got the Bulbasaur that originally came around in Shining Legends. I'm clearly going to get one or two of these sets wrong doing it from memory, okay? So forgive me if I do a silly. We've got the Charmander that originally came around in Burning Shadows. The Squirtle that was first seen in Unbroken Bonds. The Pikachu is one of the ones that, well, the one that came around in Unified Minds. Obviously, this is going to be, well, one of the ones. There were two in Unified Minds, I should point out. This is obviously going to be the one, along with the Charmander, that are the most sought after of them. That shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. We've got the Chikorita that came around in Lost Thunder. The Cyndaquil that came around in Lost Thunder. The Totodile that came around in Phantom Forces. Yeah, I know, right? They're ruining it a little bit. Cheers, Totodile. We've got a Trico that was originally found as a promo. A Torchic that was originally found as a promo. And a Mudkip that was also originally found as a promo, which is rather nice. We've then got a Turtwig that came around in Ultra Prism. Love the art on this particular one. This one's amazing. Chimchar that came around in Ultra Prism. And Piplup that came around in Ultra Prism. We've got Snivy that originally came around as a promo, and Tepig that originally came around as a promo, and an Oshawott that originally came around in Steam Siege. Yeah, I know, it's another one that ruins it. One thing I do find very interesting here, you will notice that the McDonald's, Snivy, and Tepig are going to be the exact same cards as the Jumbo Snivy and Tepig that we are getting in these first partner packs, which is kind of cool and weird, right? Of course, it does also mean they're going to be quite similar because we expect them to be basically reprints with the 25 logo on. Although having said that, Pokemon have in the past had Fancy Holo on their cards. But then again, are they going to do that when they're giving 4 cards per Happy Meal? The honest answer is we don't have definitive information one way or the other yet. We are then getting the Chespin that actually came around initially in the Kalos starter set. So it wasn't actually in a pack, so to speak. It was in the Kalos starter set, which is a little bit different. We are getting the Fennekin from the Kalos starter set. And we are getting the Froakie from the Kalos starter set. So I love that they're just taking these old random promos and being like, or, you know, from the starter set, and being like, hey, now you get them as 25th anniversary cards. We are getting the Rowlet from Sun and Moon, the Litten from Sun and Moon, and the Poplio from Sun and Moon. If, like me, you are going, well, hang on a second, how come, because obviously we're going generation by generation here, how come, like, the Pokemon that came around in Alola, we're getting a set of 3 from the same set, and sometimes they're all different, and sometimes there's a 2-1 split? The answer is, I would love to tell you the answer to that, and I absolutely cannot tell you the answer to that. But we are then getting a Grookey that originally came around as a promo, a Scorbunny that originally came around as a promo, and a Sobble that originally came around as a promo, as opposed to the Oshawott, where we get the 2 promos, and then we get a different Oshawott. And I really do think it should be the Oshawott that came around as Black and White promo number 3, like we're getting with the Jumbo packs. But it really does look like the Oshawott from Steam Siege. Also, incidentally, I know that the Totodile that we're getting does not come from Lost Thunder like the other 2, but it is definitely the Totodile from Phantom Forces. I'm 100% certain about that one. So it's all a little bit weird, quite frankly. But we know what we're getting. Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned this yet, the Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny are exactly the same as the Jumbo promos. The Jumbo promos are actually really consistent. Each of those is the first card we ever got for each of the Pokemon. So those Black and White and Sword and Shield promos are the first time we've seen these particular Pokemon. Are any of these particularly good from a playability angle? No. I mean, most of them have rotated out. Remember, they changed the rule a little while ago, so McDonald's cards are only legal if the sets that they came from are legal. And the fact of the matter is, these are not the best versions of any of these. Artwork-wise, yes, absolutely love it. but unfortunately, none of these are particularly playable. None of these are really going to see any play whatsoever. And on a personal note, none of these are drawn by Mitsuhiro or Rita, which makes me a little bit sad, though plenty of the jumbo ones are, so I think I will probably get over it. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. As of February the 9th, it's time to go and buy Happy Meals. And I know Happy Meals aren't as filling as regular meals, but that just means you'll have to buy more of them, which means more promos. It's a win-win. Hey, Wassy, what do you want for tea? 10 Happy Meals. And then if I don't get the whole collection, more Happy Meals for pudding. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we know about the McDonald's promotion, and they're the cards which we're fairly sure we're getting. But as always, I want to hear from you lovely ladies and gentlemen, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.